This is the Uplifter 1125 GW. As you can see, this uplifter can lift 1 ton 125 kilos. On the side there you have the extensions for the main vacuum head, which you can set it up as you want. On this side you're gonna see all the instructions, how you're gonna set up for what you need. You have the setup for the legs. You can turn and spin and incline and decline this head with the remote control. So first things first, let's start it up. We're gonna turn the key on. Which is located at the back of the sucker of the robot. So turn the key on. Be sure that the emergency stop is not on, so it's up, it's not pressed. After you turn it up for movement, you press on, and then you have your speeds here. You have the turtle, which is slow, and you have rabbit, which is fast. To keep moving it, so this is backwards, you press it very gently and wait for 2 seconds and the wheel will start moving. If you do it once hard, it's gonna fly away from your hand and you can smash into things. Okay, let's start the start sequence, the connectivity of the remote control. So on the side here, you're gonna have the emergency stop, which you pull it out from the remote. On the screen there is gonna show you that is gonna connect, and the start sequence is very easy. So emergency stop off, you press once short the start button, and after that you keep it pressed until the screen is like this. Now you have 2 setups for the robot, for the head of the robot with the arm and everything, and you have a setup for the legs as well, because this robot has legs as well. So on number 2, on the switch on your right, is gonna be the setup for the legs, which we're gonna do now. When you need to put the legs down, you're gonna have to press the horn as well, which is located on the left hand side middle button on the remote control. Now we're gonna do the same thing with the leg on the side, on the left side, and we're gonna put it in level. So don't remember, press the horn as well. Yeah. And on the sides, as you can see, the red button and the other on the other side is gonna be, the side buttons are gonna be for the legs. Yeah, that one for the right one, you pull it back towards you, the legs come up. Those 2 are the buttons for the legs. Right leg and left leg. Now if you switch it back to position 1, which is yellow, in a couple of seconds. So you switch it back to 1. You're gonna confirm with the start button. And now you should have movement for the head. The first button on your right is the head up and down. The second button from right to left is extension of the arm. The third button is tilting the arm forward and backwards, as you can see here. The fourth button is twisting the arm left and right, as you can see here. But it doesn't have a, if you twist it, it's not gonna go all the way. Yeah, on the left hand side is gonna get stuck about 30%. It's gonna stop. And on the fifth button, you have the movement of the vacuum sucker head to left and right, as you can see here. If you can look closely, it moves left and right. See, it goes to the right now. And now the final button, the red one, the sixth one, that's for spinning the head. The head is spinning about 140 degrees, 150 degrees, so it's not 180 degrees. Keep that in mind. Now you're gonna have to connect each sucker. You have, as you can see in front of you, you have the the holes where you're gonna plug the sucker in. Yeah. Here we have the key for the overload. That's gonna be used, the second one, only and only if you get stuck with it, to come back down, not go forward, just come back down. That's it. It's gonna go very slow and you can lose power as well. Keep in mind, after you put the suckers, get the protection pads, the red protection pads, off, the covers off the pad. Otherwise it's not gonna stick to the glass. Now I'm gonna show you as much as it's gonna go up in the air, so you can see it on live view. I'm gonna set up the legs in a second. About now, we switch it to 2. You honk once, you press the button, you honk again, you press again the button, and now the leg comes down. It's easy to do this when you have 2 hands. So keep in mind, when you're getting the legs down, right side button is for the right leg, left side button is for the left leg. Put it in level. It is good enough. And now we'll switch it back to 1. And now with 3 options, head up, boom out, and keep the head straight as well. I'm sorry for the filming, but I was doing 3 things at the same time. I'm gonna step back in a minute and you're gonna see as much as it goes. That's the battery status there. That's when you're gonna have a load, it's gonna tell you the percentage of the load. So the further out you go, the less you can lift. Excuse this guy with the tower. These guys, sorry. Now we're gonna put it back into the same position. We're gonna pack it up again. And that's the lowest position you can go. Now you switch back to 2, honk once, pull the legs, honk again, because it's gonna show you on the screen as well. Pull the legs up both, and now it's ready to track if you need it. Those 4 go, so the long ones go on the sides and the short ones go on top and bottom. It depends on how you need them. This is a short video of how to install a piece of glass from inside outside.